Hi Internet, I'm Tango and these are Tango's Takes. And the take for today, where are we now? Tuesday, June 15th, 2021. Global climate change. That's right, it's real! And if you don't think so, get the f*** off my channel. Formerly referred to as global warming, and that's like previously not formal, but formerly. Sorry, I should have chosen a better word there. Global climate change is the side effect of basically everything humans have ever done to the planet, changing the nature of our environment. I live in Colorado. I live at 7,700 feet and about 30 miles west of Denver. I have lived here for almost 7 years. The first 2 years I was out here, we had snowfall warnings where the estimates were 1 to 2 feet. 1 to 2 feet. Ever since then, we have rarely had an estimate measure higher than 14 or 16 inches. Now, and I'm talking in a day, I'm not talking over a period of time. Because, yeah, we've absolutely had the forecast where over the next 6 days, expect 1 to 2 feet of snow is not the same as expect 1 to 2 feet of snow overnight. That hasn't happened. It is June. Normally at this time of the year, my high temperature up here would be pegging around 70 and maybe the occasional 80. Let's ask the device, shall we? Because I know how hot I think it is, but I'd like to be right. It is currently 89. That's Fahrenheit. Hey Siri, convert 89 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius. 31.7 degrees Celsius. Y'all have to do the math on your own in the future. We had days in excess of 90 degrees already in the past week. Denver proper, half a mile lower than me, has had days around 100. That's not normal for here. The cause is global climate change, mostly in the mass production of greenhouse gases and similar pollutants. And now, if you think I'm about to tell you to carpool, use mass transit, ride a bike, walk, etc., well, those things help. A very tiny bit. I can tell you that it is not uncommon if you start heading down the hill towards Denver from here, you can look out at Denver and there is this smoggy haze over the city. At which point you reconsider whether or not you really need to go to Denver or really want to go to Denver and you go someplace else more often than not. During the lockdown period of the pandemic, there were very few hazy days. We didn't trigger air quality warnings outside of the one forest fire, or 2, or 4. That's a different kind of global climate change, and ooh boy. You saw an immediate improvement over a small period of time. But here's the thing. The worst contributors to global climate change are not people driving cars, people riding motorcycles. It's large-scale manufacturing. The thing that if they were willing to put more money into it and produce, believe it or not, generally a higher quality product, could be cleaner. The United States is the primary contributor. But industry in general, in high industry countries, there's the problem. We need to change it. So, get out there and fight global climate change by supporting initiatives to increase restrictions on industry. to require industry to function in a greener fashion or to use greener sources of energy. Look, it is entirely feasible for us to, using current systems, manufacture the solar and I can never find a right word for wind and solar power sources to power this country's infrastructure. Not necessarily individual vehicles. Fuel cells and electric vehicles have a ways to go, but we can get there. All we have to do is make it clear that we're not going to support the businesses if they don't take the effort to protect us and our planet. So don't just stay safe and healthy out there. Take the actions to protect your safety and health. And I will see you all next time.